Good morning, good morning, good morning, lovelies. How are you feeling this fine day? Welcome to Monday. Welcome to a new week. If you're here live, say hi. We're here with our usual letting go session this morning. And so, there are a lot of things going on that's really encouraging us to slow down and pay attention to the thoughts that you're thinking about yourself and about where you're at, where you want to be, and the feelings. So something that I was watching a YouTube video the other day that was talking about the law of attraction and us manifesting what we think about. But the key piece to remember is that what we manifest is what we feel in our heart. And so, like I said, and I've been saying this for a wee while, this whole month is very much about reassessing, reflecting, looking at, good morning, Marion. Nice to see you here. So it's about reflecting and really getting clear on what is your soul's calling. What is your higher self saying? Go that way, do this, choose this, align with that. And it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter what the head chatter is doing, because you can just say thank you and appreciate whatever is going on in your mind, but keep coming into your heart. Because the more we get into the rhythm of our heart, the rhythm of our intuitive guidance, then we can recognize that mind chatter, P.S., it will never stop. So there's no point in trying to fight it or trying to reason with it or trying to tell it anything other than thank you. I appreciate you. All of that mind chatter that we experience is oftentimes based upon maybe even an old, outdated idea to keep you safe. So you could, if you have a fear-based thinking pattern coming up for yourself, you can take a deep breath and say thank you, but right here, right now, I am safe. And that allows you to open the door to seeing, what would my heart have me do, be, say, feel. I hope that makes sense. That's just feeling like where we're at. You see, on Saturday we saw the first quarter phase of the moon, and that's actually kind of helping us say, you're in progress, you're in process of accessing and acknowledging these things to let go, but now it's time to do something. And sometimes maybe doing, good morning, Sheena. Good. Your birthday month is a good time for a reset. Absolutely. So the thing is that maybe the action is to just recognize there's my chattering mind. Don't label it good, bad, right, wrong. Check in to see, how does it make you feel? So that's kind of the energy it feels like that we're setting into for this week. As you know, we've been working through each card at a time in sequence. So today, this week, we are going to look at letting go of our personal agenda or fixed idea. Fixed idea. So, have you ever done that? Have you got a fixed idea that says it's going to be this way because it's always been this way? Or there's no point in going down this path because I already know how it's going to resolve or show up? Making assumptions or having an agenda of this is the way it's going to go. It reminds me of a mentor of mine many years ago. He used to tell us that he would never do healing work on his wife or his children. Do you know why? Because he realized he had an agenda. He wanted them to be well. And so therefore, he could not be the neutral, compassionate person that would allow that person their own experience. So sometimes, agendas can be a wee bit sneaky. Like of course he wants them to be well. But if that person needed to work through something by having a headache or having some kind of turmoil, it's really important to hold neutral, unconditionally loving space. So check in with yourself. Do you have fixed ideas that don't work anymore? Do you have a personal agenda that's time to let go? With this whole reset, like Sheena just said about the reset energy, it's time to say, I can change right here, right now. I can acknowledge this is how I've been doing things, or this is how I've been navigating, but I can stop. I can change. At any point, we can acknowledge and shift gears and change. Hope that makes sense. If you need any help with any of these ideas about letting go, message me or put it in the comments below, because these times that we're living in, as we're getting ready to say goodbye to 2020, this is very important stuff. This is for our own evolution and up-leveling. So let me read this out to you to see if this can help you go into the idea of this letting go of fixed ideas or personal agenda. Your goal should not be to create a perfect life, rather to live an imperfect life in engaged and excited amazement. To get up every morning and take a good look around in a way that takes nothing for granted. Everything is extraordinary. Every day is a gift. Never treat life casually. To be spiritual is to be amazed in every way and every day. By letting go of our fixed ideas, we often find that we get what we actually wanted. Everything falls into place when it is meant to. So for now, it is time for you to switch off and take things easy for a while. Take time to nurture and pamper yourself. By letting go of your fixed ideas and relaxing, you create space for the universe to conspire on your behalf. Always remember that we are co-creating this life experience. And when we do what I said at the beginning, it's interesting that I was kind of going there about when you have these chattery thoughts, say thank you. I don't need to listen to you anymore. I'm going to listen to what my heart's guiding me, or what do I need at a core level, not what does this incessant chatter that I'm kind of tuning into, what's it doing, and what kind of agendas is it showing up with. So now just take a nice deep breath. Breathe that in, feel into that, see how that percolates through for you. Always remember, none of these conversations or ideas are intended to criticize, make you wrong, shame you in any way. So it's all about loving acceptance of who you are, where you are, and where do you want to go? Who do you want to be when you grow up? I have a client that I asked that. He's 70. I'm pulling a tarot card to see what kind of support we can get for this. And this is excellent support. The card that's come up is the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, is actually one of my favorite action nudges from the tarot. The Knight of Pentacles is basically always gets where he's supposed to. But sometimes, and I call him the plodder sometimes, because the thing is what it encourages you to do is to slow down enough so that you can enjoy every single step of your journey and not be feeling like I have to, cross the finish line or speed up or, right? So you get to just take a deep breath and watch and feel and see what is your inner guidance helping you go down what path. What is your inner guidance whispering in your ear? Sometimes your inner guidance might say, sit still. Sometimes your inner guidance might say, this is not your issue to resolve. And you can only get those insights when you slow things down and understand you will always get to where you are meant to go as a soul. As spiritual beings, we are all on target. I know you might say, oh yeah, but look at all the politics. Oh yeah, but look at all the COVID stuff. Oh yeah. We are all in the right place at the right time. And now you get to experience what's in front of you. What's your next step? So taking another nice deep breath. Let's take 3 of these Doreen Virtue's angel cards. As if you've watched these before, you know I like to do 3 of these just to get a wee bit more clarity, insight, and support on these endeavors of letting go. So letting go our fixed ideas or personal agendas. And you know that I absolutely love what comes up. The very first one is spiritual growth. Isn't that amazing? So that is like perfect support to what I've just been trying to say to you is you're a spiritual being. You are on track to up-level your game and your experience. And in doing so, we get to find out that this is soulmate, we get to realize that we are the soulmate we've been looking for. All too often, people get caught in that idea, and there could be a personal agenda. I'm not going to settle or be happy until I find my soulmate. Guess what? Your soulmate's here, right here. We are our own soulmates, and this is about up-leveling and walking with that awareness and that truth. And we then get to walk in truth and integrity of how amazingly powerful we are as souls in this spiritual journey. Good morning, Brooke. Thank you. Thank you, Gina. I hope that makes sense, and just feel into that. This is very powerful information that's come through for us here about this idea of letting go any fixed ideas. Watch the story that you're telling yourself and say, is that the truth? Maybe a fixed idea is kind of sneaking under the radar. So watch that. I wish you an amazing week ahead, spiritual growth and truth and integrity, and accessing the fact that you are the one you've been looking for. Your soul, your higher self, has been patiently waiting for you to listen. Thanks for watching. Have a great week. I'll check in with you next week.